What's up, everybody? We are back at the table. We have missed you. It has been a week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Be a little more consistent now as we officially start campaign two, the Grand Warrior Tournament. And thank you guys for joining us on episode one. But without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So here our story begins. A tale on the island of Erandia, a land of wicked wilds, hidden treasures, or untamed nature, and 8 cities living in unity. A society of very high trust, honor, and balance. Wilds filled of creatures big and small, where dragons roam the skies freely. A land filled with tales of the greatest gladiators. And a bounty hunter's heaven, where the 8 imperators are more than willing to pay. Mere weeks before the beginning of the fucking knew this was gonna happen. Quinquennial every 5 years. Quinquennial Grand Warriors Tournament, an event held to reestablish the power balance between the cities. After 4 straight tournaments of Drumwood decisively winning and holding a tight grip on the trade market, profiting massively, the other cities all going to great lengths to win this time around. And as we start in the dense forest, just a few hours out from Waithvale, a large, pale, gray half-orc walks towards a dim flicker through swaying trees, appearing to be the glow of a small campfire, growing larger and brighter as he approaches. He carries a large sack over his shoulder, almost the size of him, kind of grunting as he walks through the trees into a stomped down area, a small fire, and a lean to just a few feet off of the fire itself. A large half orc, pale gray, standing with his back turned. As he walks up to him, he shouts, "I knew you'd be out here, still avoiding the world. I need your help." Can you describe yourself?
I'm about 6 foot tall, bright green eyes, a little bit smaller for a half orc my age, but not the smallest half orc anybody's ever seen. Have like black shoulder length hair, kind of shaggy and ruffled and with some gray streaks in it. Um, about 270 pounds. Just scars all over from battles, being a soldier, and just pretty much wearing, the typical orc barbarian ish.
Is it a kilt? Do you have a kilt on?
I think I do. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a kilt, or it's just like some really ragged, like Hulk shorts.
It's just torn off at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he kind of looks at you as you turn around, grabs the sack off his back. "I got something for you. We need your help." Sets it down. And as it kind of drops, it's a Warforged, kind of in the fetal position. Seems to be deactivated at the moment. Kind of just sets it down, looks at you. This has been sitting in the Imperator's vaults, gathering dust. Have the chip to get it started. Once it's in, it ain't going out. He's kind of afraid of the thing. Got it as a gift several years ago. But he's gonna be an ally for you. We kind of need you. I've known you since we were kids, and we need to win this tournament. So we figured we'd He said I can make you an offer you probably won't refuse. Win and riches beyond your belief. And a chance at maybe your own land, I guess is the way to put it. But you're gonna have to use this guy here as your ally. He's gonna be rolling with you. Where boss has never used it. He hears they're pretty mean shooters. They got a good when they aim, they don't miss. So basically, we need you to be a ringer. And he goes and he bends over, pulling a chip out of his pocket, and he just slides it into the back of the neck, and you hear as the Warforged stands. Describe yourself.
So my character usually has green eyes, medium-sized build, so he's not wide, but sort of skinny, not fat, but between skinny and fat, you know. His height is pretty much he stands at 6'7", and he's pretty much just a tan metal like character with a little bit of rust here and there. Um, and pretty much all you see on him is like just Western like clothing, but of course he doesn't have his gun belt
Duster
or
coat?
nothing. Pretty much,
Just a duster coat, and a
yeah.
cowboy hat.
Of course, not knowing where I came from or anything. He doesn't have a gun belt. He's not really prepared for anything at the moment.
Yeah, you just woke up.
Right.
Is there anything you want to say, or
I'm just like
you're looking at this massive half orc?
I'm looking at both guys. I'm just like, where am I? What's going on here?
I don't like these things.
I know, man. I thought.
I don't like you either.
Yeah.
See what I mean? It talks back.
Yeah. I know you like crushing stuff, but that's why we need you here, man. The thing is,
Crush it.
no, kind of looks at you goes. The boss didn't want it in the basement anymore. He needs to win this tournament. He's heard the stories about these things. I know how you are. Anything they've thrown at you when you were growing up, you can get past. Even as a kid, breaking down walls. I mean, you remember the school, you remember the classroom. You literally broke down the building.
And while the two
It's through your desk.
Flimsy.
while those two are talking, my guy's just observing his surroundings, just looking to see where I'm at.
But I'm not sure about this thing. I've met a few of them in my time when I went to Aunt Tamary, but I'm not.
If the boss says we need to, I suppose.
Look, I'm just trying to help you out. You're
But
out
not
here.
gonna like
You've been out here living in the woods, just taking random jobs. I'm trying to give you a regular job. I mean, this tournament, it's a chance to make some money. It's a chance to really get a reputation. The combo of you two, we think you guys can win this thing. The other cities, Drumwood, of course, is going to be prepared, but can't even train their own fighters. But
I start poking him in the head. Where's my honor? Who are you?
quit.
yeah, you're like
What's my
not even that. Yeah, yeah. Like think that. Don't even who's my no. You're like at this point, you're kind of just like
rebooted?
yeah, like slowly figuring out the world around. You've been in
What's my
dormant for a while.
objective?
Like that's listen to this part. Listen to this part. Listen to this part.
Yeah.
You're gonna want. Should I do? What does that mean? You're gonna want to write this down.
I don't know.
You're gonna want to write this down.
Dude.
This is the orc to you. Listen, the thing was a gift to Gaius's grandfather. All right, this was like 70 years ago, if not longer. Humans, they don't live very long.
No, they're puny.
Gaius was sick of the thing. It's just taking up space. He wants to win this tournament. If anybody can lead this thing, it's you. And if you can't lead it, you can destroy it.
gifted
But
from
we
you
need to
guys.
win this tournament first.
Okay, so win tournament, then crush it.
If you want to.
No disassemble.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. Alright. What's your AC?
6.
You suddenly get this
That
like
definitely does not hit.
you definitely get this like surge through your body where your whole body kind of as you and just swing your arm towards this barbarian that from what you can gather listening to this conversation, even though you're still trying to figure everything out, is now your companion.
So my guy was just glitching out.
Yeah, it was just like, but in that of your hand flying, you get this flash in your brain, and you see it clearly of a magnificent city built of metal and just lights and just structure in almost not real of these towers of all these different connecting rails. And then you kind of regather in the moment, and you notice how do you react? This fist just just right in front of your face, basically, or your chest.
I told you I don't like these things. They're not reliable.
Trust me. Just make it work. Hey! Stop! Yeah, that's all.
Test in here.
Stop! This one's outside next to but just kind of make this work. I'm not saying you have to take the job. You two could fight it out right here if you wanted to. I gotta head back to town. Me and the Imperator will be at the fight pit. If you're interested, show up.
Okay.
If you have to fight him, fight him. I've known you my whole life, man. We need this tournament win.
Yeah, we do. It's been too long.
Kind of looks at you. No, it would be nice to get back home. I'll see you in town if you decide to come. And he turns off, starts to head into the woods. Just think it through. You know where we'll be. So what would you guys like to do?
I guess we'll head towards town.
So let me just give you a little. Well, let me give you
Or
let me give you just a little imagery so you can because you don't have to go straight to town. It's your guys' world. So let me give you a little imagery and you can decide if there's anything you want to try to do. But so yeah, basically it is about this 30-foot open area. You have a little lean-to set up, probably about 7 feet tall. It's a little bit on the bigger side. Small little campfire, and nothing else really, just a stump that you sit on. But the rest of the area, it's like you had cleared out any fallen debris and just stomped the ground out. You've been here for a little while. But around is just trees. And when I say thick forest, I mean the trees are so interweaved that you kind of have to weave your way through them. There's no straight path, except for you do know there's a narrow path, probably about 30 feet that he came off of that one. But it's just heavy oak trees. Just want to get this right. oak trees, maple trees, cherry trees, just this thick forest of just a variety and just tr- there's trees that are 3 inches around to some that are like 12, 13 feet around that you can't even see. They're blockades in this forest. Sky just towering into the sky. And you have just enough canopy in the area to where nothing above. You do hear the occasional of what sounds to be, which you can only assume to be a dragon, but well enough covered to where anything flying above cannot see. It's heavily natured though. Tall grass between the trees. So if you'd like to go to the path, just go ahead and roll a group T20 just to get to the path.
7.
3.
I love it. I love it. Andrew, low level. I love it. I love it. So you start to walk to the path, kind of weaving through the trees. And in a moment, you're kind of walking and you don't notice, but there's a stump, a root just sticking out of the ground. Go ahead and make dexterity.
Low level stuff is terrible.
It's the best.
14.
11.
You both kind of catch your foot on it, but you manage to Ralph, you kind of stumble a little more, a little bigger and just clunkier, but you, as a warforged, you quickly just kind of and upright yourself, getting straight to your path. And as you get to the path, you know that it's probably a 4-hour trip into town. Let's roll the first hour.
I'll go ahead. 19.
19. As you begin to walk on this path, and it almost looks like a man-made path. It's not just a stomped down trail of dirt. It looks like somebody had come and scraped gravel, securing it, making it solid. It's a solid base of thickness. And as you walk through and you notice the trees along your way, and you hear the occasional tweet and the chirp, chirp, pitter patter, screeching of a monkey, howling, hooting of an owl. But the first hour, it's actually quite peaceful just to hike through the forest, kind of in silence at the moment, as Ralph just isn't too thrilled to be with the Warforged. Kind of just, hey, buddy, thinking about the situation.
Buddy.
Oh, I love it.
Buddy.
What?
Hi.
God, I hate these things.
He's kind of
Yeah, you just turn around.
okay. You get a little bit of a lead and walk off. Go ahead.
11.
Where are we going?
We're going to town. I'm
For
going
what?
to sell you for scrap.
Slowly just start turning around.
It's a joke.
Oh, okay.
You said 11?
Yeah.
As we're going to walk for the next hour, the wind picks up a
This
little
is how
bit.
the whole campaign's gonna be. Just gonna be chirping.
That's perfect. That's what you need, though. I need the players talking. I don't want to be the only one talking. That's how I get people to laugh.
That's
Love you
going to
guys.
be that irritating.
I love you guys. I love it.
Back when you kicked me in.
What are we doing? Where are we going? How are we doing it? Who am I?
Mom.
Big guy. Big guy. Big O. Big guy.
What was your character?
6 foot.
I'm just a
That's
little
like-
few inches
See,
taller than
these
you.
rolls weren't bad. These.
Because that was like average height for
11. As you walk for the next hour, and the trail weaves, and you kind of start to interact with each other a little bit, kind of feel each other out. Cog's kind of annoying Ralph. Ralph kind of holding back his rage. I'm just quiet. Inflation.
You got family?
I did.
Are you?
Your worst nightmare. What's a nightmare?
But as you kind of walk through the forest,
Come on, Tinker.
you do notice
It's a tinker toy.
there were a lot of animals in this forest, just creatures, just from different insects. As you notice off in the distance, a massive beetle. And it appears big, and it's about 30 feet away, and it looks pretty big. But you kind of walk, sun's kind of shining through the trees just a little bit. You notice a dragon kind of flat past, just ever so presently past. But that hour goes by quite nicely. This isn't a bad chart. This is a good chart. So, yeah, 2 more hours. Gerard.
I'll be there yet. I'll be there
Really?
yet.
Talk, absolutely. Keep talking to each other. Ask each other questions. Figure out why you're with each other, who you are.
17.
17, 17, 17, 17.
Why are you so quiet?
I don't
I need each of you to roll a d20.
like
Warforged.
Warforged.
9. Yeah, 9.
It's 9.
7.
5 dice.
Move that back, otherwise I'll lose all my dice.
As you kind of walk for the next hour, the wind picks up a little bit, and being a warforged, you kind of feel it. It kind of gives you a little tug. You kind of pass, lost in thought as you walk. Ralph kind of a few steps ahead at this point, just kind of, how you feeling?
I'm trying to calm down because I need to save my rage for things that actually matter other than a tinker toy that's following me for some reason now.
But you kind of stumble a little bit, kind of just dazed off in your own machinery. You kind of fall off the trail a little bit. And as you do, you stumble and all of a sudden you get stuck.
Danger, Will Watson. Danger.
Yeah, so let's start talking. That's what I mean. You're ahead of him right now, so he just called out.
Buddy. Help.
That's what this map is, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So we're over there.
I'm assuming we're like right around here.
Yeah. Not halfway. Yeah, right where his thing is at, actually. Perfect.
Wait, what am I doing with these?
No,
Your
character.
character.
Oh,
Put that there.
Yeah. You kind of turn around, Ralph. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
What you know? So proficiency. What does that mean again?
You get to add your proficiency.
Okay, what's my proficiency?
Level 3 plus 2.
Okay.
Your oh yeah, that's right.
18 plus 4. And
18 plus 4 plus 2 at level 3?
oh, I got 2 perception. Proficiency because that.
Stop!
Hey,
You want a treat?
come here. Come here.
People walking in the store.
malfunction here.
18
Can't
plus 4
move.
plus 2.
Yeah, so
18
24.
plus 6. Wow! At level 3.
This is just wimp again.
What's your passive perception?
14.
Wow, that's actually pretty good. Actually, yeah, doing perception was the right choice.
Well, because he's a soldier, so he's
yeah.
that training.
But you kind of look and you turn around and you hear, what are you shouting out? You're strength. Like you can't do anything.
Malfunction here. Yep. Move. Help.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah, your speed is 0. You can't benefit from bonus speed. Attack rolls have disadvantage. Attackers have advantage and disadvantage on dex save. You're restrained. As you turn and you see him, he is stuck in a massive 10-foot by 10-foot spider web. Just off the trail. And it's in this moment with a fucking 21 horse. God, I hate this. Why do we go? Okay. But I have to give it to you with the stop. Stop.
Come lay down.
With the 24, I have to give it to you. But as you look at this spider web, you notice just off in the tree, coming towards the web, onto the web, is a massive 8-foot wolf spider. As it does, it's crawling right up to you. You can't do nothing. What do you want to do? This is essentially a before combat. It doesn't notice you. It's going at
torch. Can I throw the torch at the spider web?
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Or strength.
Athletics is fine.
Okay. That's not the way I thought this was going to go, but I like it.
11 2 is 13 plus 6, so 19.
This is awesome.
19.
19? Dude, you let out some of that rage. Not all of it, just a little. Holding it in still. And you let it out. And it actually bounces off of you, Cox. It's like, and it hits the web. Quickly, the web catches fire and you are dropped out. That was intelligent. That was very smart. As you fall out, Cogs.
Well, I was just looking in here and seeing, like, oh, what do I have that can, so now I have 9.
As you fall out, the wolf spider. I gotta get some reason for it. The wolf spider is gonna go ahead and he's gonna try to bite at you real quick. So, what is that? Activate here. What's your AC?
It is. Ability save. 15.
I rolled a 23. I just had to ask.
Orcs have night vision or dark vision.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they really?
At least half orcs, I'm assuming. It says it under my things.
You take 4 points of damage as it bites you. 4 points of damage. And I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Can you get affected by poison and stuff since you're a robot technically?
Yeah, I got like some kind of resistance to it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because that's a completely different, like, it's not an organic.
Yeah, because it's poison damage. So do you have what do you have resistance to? So I mean, we gotta start low level. This is the time to learn your character sheet before you start adding abilities. Before you start adding abilities.
What would that be under?
It's like the third or fourth slide over. It's underneath like speed and defenses usually because it says resistance, immunities, and vulnerabilities.
Okay, so yeah, I'm resistant to poisons and immunities to disease and magic.
Okay, resistance, so you take half, so you take 2 points.
Yeah. Unlike Stout, that was just fucking.
That's the cool thing about Warforged is
because they're not organic.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
I need to get the book with the automaton. It's this short robot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so go ahead and roll initiative.
So with me being hit, all of a sudden my eyes just randomly started glowing red. That's like my danger, like signals, shit going into battle.
Oh, which write this down. Anytime you take a long rest, I need you to roll a D100.
Okay.
Anytime just long rest. I got such his story of who and when I got. Oh, I was in one. Roll D100 for me. I'll have you do it session one. So I don't think you're gonna get it.
Initiative 65.
65. No worries. Oh, I got the wrong initiative for the spider. My bad.
Oh yeah, we got to roll initiative. My bad.
17.
It's been a while, boys. I'm burning. 17?
Yep.
First. Unless he rolls higher.
Nope. 7.
17. Alright, so it's gonna go. I'm trying to new names. Cogs, Wolf Spider, Ralph. Such a good name, Cogs Westwood. Props. Credit where credit is due, bro. Credit where credit is due.
I should have just like. I did find another really good name I wanted to, but I was like, I already had Ralph done.
Oh yeah, so it was funny. I started playing Oblivion and fucking I go to the settings menu. Random sounds. 3 footsteps. 4 soundtrack. 10 ambient music. 9. That's so peaceful. Okay, so
yeah,
write that down. Cogs.
Spider Ralph.
Okay, so Cogs, you are up.
I kept forgetting your name because it's not written down yet, but it is now. And I was just gonna keep calling you a tin can.
You still can.
Probably for a while.
Creates camaraderie. So what do you want to do, buddy?
Oh,
Your first.
Cannot compute.
did not come in.
You could do that if you wanted to.
Come on. Okay. So, just looking at the spider, I'm like, what the hell was that? And so all of a sudden my eye starts glowing red. I'm just like, let's do this. And all of a sudden, do I got any sticks nearby me or something?
You don't want
We're
to
in
have.
the woods.
You have your pepper box on you.
Oh, I didn't think I had
Yeah,
anything.
you started with the pepper box.
Okay, you said you're gonna have his character give it
No,
to me.
you
Or
have
something.
it.
Okay.
It's something different. I was gonna do something different.
Oh, I also
I thought
never
I told
chose
Because I'm going to use my spell
weapon.
cast.
Huh?
That thing that you.
The client, the
I never put it in here.
cleaver.
Oh wait, did I?
I thought you did before you left.
No. What's it called again?
The cleaver or no? Is it not in your tunables? You had to equip it and then put in your stuff in your tune.
But it's not.
Oh,
my
your tablet.
equipment. Yeah. Spirit.
Yeah, there. That's what it was.
My bad.
I couldn't remember. I knew it was a C. But yeah, you just and check your other things because you have other stuff that's tunable too. So make sure you get all your stuff that you want to tune.
Yeah.
Because that gives you your bonuses. You too.
What's it?
All your stuff that can be attuned. Make sure to equip your equipment so that you can attune it.
Okay.
Because you can get the bonuses from it, like your shield and all that.
Alright.
Trying to help you guys.
No, because I was going to. Just for the heck of it, since I should be close to this thing since it hit me, I was just going to use catapult while close to him. So I was going to find the nearest twig and just
throw it at it.
Yeah,
you can do that.
That's
so go ahead. We'll do it this way then. Go ahead. Just give me a quick fucking investigation check. Just don't roll one.
11.
Fine. Don't even have to count. You do in this abundant forest. You find a stick and you just and chuck it. So go ahead and roll a d20, see if you hit. And
Tech save is a dexterity 12. 16. The modifier, what would be the modifier
You wouldn't have one there.
for catapult?
Oh yeah, it is. It's catapults. Yeah, what's it say?
So modifier +2, so 16, 17, 18.
Oh yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and roll your damage.
3d8.
I have fucking teleportation again.
You're not really gonna. No. I mean, you could totally use it, but
5, 6.
6 points.
And attack. Spell attack +4. 4, 5, 6. So 10.
10.
Yep.
And then the spider, just taking this hit, it's going to instantly. It's going to just try to bite you again. Like you're right in front of it. It's just gonna.
Okay.
What's your AC?
AC 15. Yeah.
15? What's it got for? Oh, 9. 14 plus 5, buddy. So it just hits.
I just got the Westwood thing.
But
I'm so stupid.
actually, I'm going to use my reaction called Shield, which gives me a bonus of 5 AC until my next turn.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
So that takes it up to 20 AC.
you're good. And now we're over our bonus action. How would you do spike climb? No. Over to Ralph, because all I can do is climb and move. But this, I don't like moving in combat. Let's fight.
Oh, I have advantage on Dex.
We don't do a lot of movement in combat because we like to just fight until somebody dies. I mean, that's how we play.
Essentially, like, why move?
I mean, every now and again, if you're doing range in that, it makes sense.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
So whose turn is it?
I'm either dying
It's
over there, or I'm dying over here, or I'm living here, or I'm living there. I'm not doing this shit. I can only focus on my bonus action and my action. I can't think about my movement. I don't blame you. It's all good. What are you doing? This thing's looking pretty beat up, by the way. He threw a stick at it, and it's looking pretty beat up.
Like full on striker.
You rolled good, though. You used catapult. Catapults.
Mm-hmm.
If it was if it would have just been an improvise, if I would have just did an improvised weapon, it would have been a D4. So
I'm just gonna take out my big spirit cleaver.
you just cleave him.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh.
roll a D20 and see if you hit.
It says advantage, so does that mean I get to roll 2?
Yeah, if it says advantage.
Right.
Does it really?
Yeah, I have advantage. There's a little A next to it.
Yeah, you do then. You have advantage on attack. That's a good weapon. Did you roll a 20?
No. That would have been awesome. 17 plus 9.
It's got a high hit thing. That hits.
Yeah. So then I do 1d4 plus 7.
Oh. You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
So he's not stuck in the tree anymore.
No, he's on the ground, like the spider's right next to him. You're like arm's reach, basically.
I'm pretty much just gonna take my big cleaver off, like either my.
Is it
back
gonna
or-
be hilariously big? Are we making it hilariously big?
Yeah, didn't you see my character I made? It has a sword on its back.
Yeah, I did, but is the cleaver gonna be like this big? So it's not even really a cleaver? Are we gonna do that? It's not like that. I don't think. What's it look? Is there a picture of it on there?
No, it's a big like.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's
That's
like-
more machete.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just
yes, you just.
So it's. I would say it's either on my back or it's probably like on
Shoot
my
on the
side
side?
or
Okay.
something, or like
Okay.
even like across my chest.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna grab it and just be like, and just whack down, be like I'm cutting down.
You do. You literally come down with it, and you just. And right in half, you slice this spider right in half, and you just watch the both ends just go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
as your cleaver, like instinctually, because you know not to get your knife in the dirt, you like and stop it, and then
I just look at both parts
sheath
of the
it.
body, just like
So do you guys want to talk, or do you just continue on for the rest of the hour?
I'm just gonna go up to
Are you
the.
gonna loot it? Or?
Is this on the ethereal plane? We're on the ethereal plane, right?
Yeah.
You can attack this target that you can see on the plane you originate from with the spirit cleaver. These attacks are made with advantage. If the target has 75 hit points or lower or fewer after taking sneak attack damage in this way, isn't a construct.
Yeah, but you're barbarian. You ain't never gonna get sneak attack.
Yeah, no. I might.
You'd have to roll really fucking
Yeah.
good. The dice would have to be on your side for that. Will's like, fuck you, now I'm taking rogue at level 10.
No. Maybe.
Yeah, my characters are going to inspect to see if I can extract anything from this spider.
Oh, it doesn't know it can do anything.
I could scan. That's South Park at
South Park, yeah, awesome or
It doesn't, I'll say this, it doesn't have anything on it. But I believe you can, if you wanted to, can extract a fang.
Cool. Okay, yeah.
And an eyeball.
Because Ralph was just gonna pick it up and like smell it and see if he could eat it.
It smells like chicken.
It smells like.
Yeah, but it threw poison at that guy. I'm good.
It didn't throw poison, it just bit him.
Oh,
tried to
yeah,
bite him.
so I guess.
You try to eat it?
I'm going to just try to take its thing.
You don't know what happened? You're going to try to pull his thing out?
Yeah.
Go make a strength check. It's a little high, but. See, I love how clever you guys. You guys are finally getting there. Like, I love it.
Strength.
Are you going for the fang or the eyeball first?
Fang.
Fang. Okay.
So that's +2. Wait. No, that's stealth was there. Wait, strength's on the main page.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing. So 12.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got a 10 strength. That's right. I got it right here. My bad. Would you roll 12?
Yeah.
You try to grab this thing, and you're just like, your metal is just like, you can't even like really get a grip to pull it.
Well, that sucks. I'm gonna try to tug on one of his legs, see if I can rip it off.
Strength check. Anything you want to do?
19.
I'm gonna.
Are you going this? Are we sticking the eating it route because we were on that?
Probably.
Okay, let's go and roll d20.
19 for me.
8.
8. You grab the one half of the torso, Ralph, and you're just kind of like. It tastes pretty good. You get
My mouth is a little numb though.
Hey, you get 2 temporary hit points. And, okay, so what you trying to 19? It easily comes off. You just gotta split his leg. I don't know.
And pretty much I just put it in my bag.
Okay.
Just look at it. It's like.
It's gonna be like 200 episodes from now. And he's gonna be like, he's gonna have all this shit he's been gonna throw in. Maybe a bag of holding for him was a bad idea. He's gonna write everything in it, and then like 200 episodes from now, he's gonna be like, I'm gonna make this using this to do this. This is gonna be the engine. This is gonna be the propeller. I'm gonna be like, yeah, he made it work. We're making a nuke, I guess.
Well, I mean, that's essentially what I do.
Yeah. But is there anything you want to talk about, or just get back on the path?
Okay, let's go. You done?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And you get back on the path. for the next 30 minutes.
I'm walking behind him.
And, it's other than that little discrepancy with the spider and cogs kind of falling off the trail, the rest of the hour goes by pretty nicely. So
I slowly.
you
pull
rolled
up.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put my cheese dice in it.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead, Will.
20.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know how well that's gonna. Now I roll a 20. That's gonna be the worst thing.
It's good, right? In the third, going to the final hour, you walk through the forest, and the forest starts to kind of thin out a little bit. Where trees were really well packed in together, you notice it thins out in the way that the sun is peeking through more, and other vegetation is starting to grow. You start to see bushes and just different colored purple flowers, red flowers, yellow, just random flowers and all sorts of random just growth. And you start to see more insects. And as it opens more and the light shines through, and you could just see ahead, and you could just make out what looks like billowing smoke in the sky. And you assume you're getting pretty close to Waithvale. And as you continue your trek in through that final hour, getting closer and closer to the city, do you want that?
No, this works perfectly.
Okay. I didn't know. Okay.
You said the place we're going to is
Waithvale.
Waith.
Wathevale. And as the city becomes more and more present, and you begin to make out the architecture, it is a city much like the forest around. It is a city made, everything crafted elegantly out of lumber. Some log buildings, others just fine planks of different species of wood, just all plethored in together to make fine pieces of art, but buildings.
Burn it down.
In the city itself, and as you get closer, within about 50 feet of the entryway, is a massive gate. And as you kind of peer into the gate, looking into the city, it's a quaint little town. You notice. You notice the city is, eh, as the forest, it is a city of lumber. As you immediately look peering through the gate, you notice there are two massive saw lumber mills. Why did I say saw? Lumber mills.
Oh no.
My brain's
I was gonna be like, what do you?
it's my brain right now. But there's a lumber mill on each side of the gate, and you see them pushing through massive logs. And just past that, you see a massive building made of wood with what looks to be a hanging uh, keg, a barrel, like whiskey barrel, hanging from a chain outside it, for which you can only assume is some kind of tavern house or alcohol making place. See, my brain is just not working right now. This is what I've been fucking dealing with.
It's fine. It makes for.
So I'm gonna quickly turn to Ralph. I'm like, follow me. I try to grab his hand and try run towards one of the sawmill. Just have him follow me.
Do you fight?
I'm just gonna stand there while he tries to pull.
I'm like,
My strength is 19.
I know. I'm just gonna be like, fine. I'll go by myself. You see me running towards the sawmill, and I look at the saw. I'm like, faster.
Plate is just spinning like really fast. All of a sudden, a log goes through, and you're just like. But you kind of look and you notice the occasional civilian.
I'm gonna go towards the ale house.
And from what you could see, it is a city of tieflings. You see tieflings, half elves, and humans. From what you could tell. Going to the ale house, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of stumble over
I'm not drunk yet. I ain't stumbling now.
Well, you're a big giant dude. So you
That's true.
stumble. Okay, so you kind of bobble. Like better bobble. Hibble, hobble, sulk. Okay. And you come across an ale house, and the sign reads Burleman, Burleman, Barlumin Ale House. You enter.
Yeah. You stay.
You can come
So?
in.
Did you spell that?
I don't know. I just wrote it how I can read
Will's
it.
gonna get one of them.
Earlman?
Burleman, yeah.
Barlumin. You're gonna get one of those horse things and just. But you kind of stumble in this. The place isn't at the moment. It isn't too busy. There's probably about 5 people in here. See a couple humans. It's a tiefling sitting at the bar, and a half elf just kind of sitting on his own in a booth. But behind the bar, you see a 6'2", kind of soft spoken. You see him speaking to somebody at the bar, but can't make out what he's saying. 6'2", on the scrawnier side, a half elf. Kind of looks up at you for a moment. Welcome to my ale house. How may I serve you? How do you? Want to go give me a perception check?
$17.
17. You kind of look around the ale house, just not really saying anything. Just you notice the bar. It's crafted of like a birch wood. It's nice and
Are
light.
there like
looks,
any booths or
looks
tables
clean.
like into a corner like that are available?
Well, that's the thing is you kind of look around and you notice where the two humans are sitting. They seem to be doing some kind of gambling at the table. As you see, occasionally you can see some dice flicker across the table. Now as you kind of look over and you see the half elf sitting in the booth. You notice him kind of sitting like this, just like wrapping his bicep and just kind of stretching his hand and just. But there's a small table just beyond the bar, kind of not in the corner, but just off on its own little area. No one's there. No real light. As the only light in this place is a single chandelier with probably about 12 candles on it. At the moment, one of the candles is completely just not even there. They just didn't be bothered to change it. But there is a small little table just off in the corner with a couple chairs sitting at it.
I'm just gonna make my way there and just go sit down.
Kind of stomp over. Half elf behind the bar kind of looks at you. Well, my ale house, I'm Barlaman. Can I get you something to drink? I can bring it right on over to you. Whiskey, wine,
Ale.
ale. Okay. That's easy. Just glass.
Big glass.
Okay. Kind of turns around. And as you sit down, you kind of just observe the place. What are you doing? As you're kind of just standing outside at the moment.
Just like, can I come in yet? Can I come in yet? Can I come in yet? Just yelling at it.
Someone open the damn door for the.
Yeah, every time somebody walks out, you hear it. Every time the door opens.
Yeah.
Come on, can I come in yet?
Oh, now.
So he kind of brings you your ale, sets it down. That's going to be 2 gold pieces.
You see that tin box over there?
Hi.
He has it.
2 gold pieces. He walks over. 2 gold pieces.
I didn't buy nothing.
2 gold pieces.
I didn't buy nothing.
Sir, you're starting a problem in my tavern. My ale house. I need you.
I'm already outside.
You turn around. You are.
Okay, I just give him the 2 damn
Like said, he kind of just like scoffs. Kind of scoffs and walk
You
off.
tell him it's 2 gold pieces to get in. Tell him 5. I don't care.
Goes to the door. He kind of opens the door. Sir, you're being kind of annoying, my patrons. You can come in, but you gotta shut the hell up.
Deal. So I just walk over to his table. I just sit down, just like,
I'm surprised you sit down. I'm surprised you don't like just walk by me and like literally stand like next to me and just stare at me.
no, he's
So-
gonna do something a little shit later.
Hi.
What would you like to do?
Move to the other table away from him.
Okay. And you do. You get up, you kind of look around, and you're like, oh, there's a booth between those guys. And you kind of just like, and you're like, do I have to push the table the other side because it's so tight? And you're just like, it's bullshit. You just kind of sneak in, and you're just like,
I don't like you. I'm not your friend.
Are these movable chairs?
yes.
Oh, so you hear a.
I love it. You guys are getting so good at this shit. I love it. Okay.
Are we at a spot yet? Is it a spot? Why'd you move?
You
What about me?
quiet.
Can do. Just say they're just like,
Better yet, go get me another ale.
okay. Walks up to the bar and orders.
Okay, it's 2 gold pieces.
Yo,
It's so bad. Like all
But this is good.
All
This is
he's
what I was
doing
hoping for.
is being like, okay, whatever, and Ralph is just like not having once.
But I love it. It's the interaction at the table. I love it. I love it. It creates layers.
he said 2.
Yeah. And you do. You get a Barliman pours you a drink. You toss him the gold pieces, and you start to walk over. You sit back down. You just slide him the drink.
No. I'm just like, how do you want this?
I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Oh, I love this. You guys are playing your characters now, and I love this.
Wait, you can't make up your mind?
Just give me the ale.
Okay. Don't say it.
As he wipes the ale off his face and hair.
Would you like me to get you more?
No.
Head to the arena, fight pit. What do you want to do?
So, do you remember anything?
No.
History check. Hey, history check.
I just keep forgot about
That's
that.
anytime you want to try to remember something, just say history check. You roll dice.
Skills. History plus 2, 15.
15. You kind of stop for a moment as he says this, and you kind of look at him, and you look at him, and he's kind of got like this short circuit look, where his one eye is like like malfunctioning, and you kind of for a moment you kind of freeze, but in that moment it happens again, and you get a little trigger of it, and you see yourself among a line of soldiers, all in somewhat similar outfits, but each different, each unique. But it's definitely some kind of squadron or some kind of battlefield for flashes back. What do you say to him?
I see myself in line. I can't tell what kind of line. I just know we're with a bunch of others that are like me. We're all wearing the same uniform, but I can't make out what I see.
So obviously you know how to fight somehow, because you threw a stick at a spider.
Catapulted it at him.
Yeah.
But you do. You guys, anything else you guys want to talk about? What would you like to do? Like I said, you see some guys maybe playing some dice. There's a guy arm tweaking his arm.
I want to play games. You like games? I like games. Can we play?
Why is Edgar not fucking here? Because
This is yeah.
oh god, it's like playing with a 5-year-old. It's awesome. Do you know how to play games?
I don't know. You might have to teach me.
Look, I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to bring you to point B, and that's it. I'm not doing anything.
Where's point B?
I don't know.
Why are we going there?
Because the boss wants.
Who's the boss?
Good question.
Then why are we taking his orders?
I don't remember his name.
Corvez was the half orc, and you trust him.
As he's just asking and repeatedly like asking these like simple, like naive, like dumb questions because he doesn't know anything. He's literally a toddler. I'm just gonna get fed up because I've had 2 ales or at least 1.5 quarts. And I'm literally just gonna punch him across the table.
Okay, so go ahead and roll d20 at advantage.
Oh, this is interesting.
What'd you roll?
Come look.
And that one and that 20.
Wow, that 20 plays. So you stiff him right in the face. What's your melee? Is your melee 1d12? You're unarmed?
Why is it so fucking far away? Or am I just dumb? I'm dumb.
I want to say
page.
it should be on that attack page. Next page.
It's right here.
Unarmed?
It says 5.
Oh, it's straight 5? No, we're changing that. I don't like that. See if you can customize. I want to leave that. Customize that. Just write it down somewhere. Your unarmed is gonna be 1d12.
Yeah, because that's my like hit point.
Yeah, so do 1d12. That's why. That's weird.
It's probably.
I don't know enough about barbarians. But he does. He stiffs you right in the face. Just like straight on. Hits you. And when he does, you malfunction for a moment. And black out.
Mm-hmm.
Not deactivate, just kind of. Well, you're at the table and you're just like.
Damage. You make an attack roll against the target. Your bonus to the roll equals your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus. On a hit, the target takes bludgeoning damage equals to 1 plus your strength modifier. So that's why it's a straight 5. It's my strength modifier.
No, let's stick with. I like to roll, so we'll call it 1d12. But you malfunction, and in this malfunction, something clicks inside. Like rust fell off the mechanics in your head is all of a sudden it feels like gears just start turning. I want to write all this down. And as the gear, well, maybe not you. This is his backstory stuff, but as the gears turn, you start to get these pieces of a battle.
Do I get to roll for damage?
Yeah. You get these pieces of a battle, and you see yourself.
I tried to cheat, and I still rolled a 1. You get 2 damage.
You see yourself with a gun loaded, fired, and then it blacks out for a moment. And then you're sitting among a fire pit with a bunch of tents. Warforged just like you. But again, similar uniforms, different colors and different styles. Where some guys have cowboy hats, some guys are wearing berets, some guys are wearing top. It's all sorts of looks. But all Warforged sit here. And you notice a gnome standing among them in this high fashion outfit, this almost not royal, but like high ranking commander, where you see on his chest he's got all these different rows of what you can only assume are badges. And he stands in the center of you. You can't make out what he's saying, but you see his mouth moving. And he looks over at you. It blacks out again. And it comes back. That same gnome standing before you. His face bloody. You look down, and your body is like you're sitting on the ground like this. As it all fades to nothing. Before you snap back at the table. And you see this, as he snaps back, there's this like weird aggression where he clinches up, and you see this like anger to where for a moment you feel a little threatened by this Warforged. You're not sure what he's going to do next.
I'm not even sure how to respond to that.
My goal of your character is to make you question yourself every week. Until we get to that point, you go, oh, bitch, I should have known.
Me and him were like on the same page with things.
So-
he has all this stuff written down before I just told him that's what I was talking about this morning or this afternoon.
And it's as you come back, where you before felt like a toddler, like no brain function. There's this wiseness that comes of this. You're not sure where you're at, but you know who you are. You don't know who you are, but you realize in this moment that this gun on your side,
Oh, I forgot he has
in the way you look, you know you were a soldier in a fighter of some sort.
Mhm.
Who was that gnome? Who was that gnome? Who was that gnome? Who was? That's all that's flooding your mind right now. And you see this as you sit there and look at him. His eyes, he's there, but he seems checked out. And in that moment, you're confused because you thought this was nothing but a machine. But in this moment of him self-pondering,
He said I took 2 damage from that hit.
Yeah.
you start to realize that this
Better
may
than
not.
10.
You start to realize that this may not just be a machine.
So he's like freaking out still, kind of.
not really
But
freaking out. He's just like,
mumbling stuff to himself.
yeah,
kinda,
yeah,
like,
yeah, just kind of at the table, just like in this like self-reflection.
like smack him a little bit, like, hey, snap out of it. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you that hard.
What happened?
You're fine. Good. I didn't break it. The boss isn't gonna be mad.
Is it over in the arena? Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you,
Come on, tin can.
you finish your ale, kind of look at the bartender. He looks at you. I'm sure you'll be back. You kind of usually are. I'll make sure to keep things stocked. And as you kind of walk out, and you're walking through town more, and you're starting to see, it's not a massive town. There's only probably maybe, what you could assume, 30 houses, if even that. And they're not very big. I mean, the biggest house you see in walking through is probably like 40 by 40. But other than that, everything is 15 by 50. Almost not shanty or shack, but small, quaint. And as you kind of come up to the arena, you immediately notice it's the arena, as it's this massive building, these not high arched walls, but these steel and cement forged together walls. And you notice there's blood splatter occasionally on these walls, like from the occasional handprint of like somebody that was probably walking out and just kind of dragged their hand to kind of get some balance. And you see those fingers rounding the corners. And as you enter in to the facility, you see that half orc, Kozar, and the man you know as boss. You've only met once, Ralph. And that is Gaius, Imperator Gaius, a human man, about 40 years old, about 5'7", 150 pounds, so really not that big. But he's covered in what appears to be like cuts and scars. So he's definitely seen a little bit of battle. And he stands next to Kozar. And he kind of looks up and he sees you. And he goes, looks at the both of you. Oh, Kozar, I see you got him running. It'll serve us great in this tournament. If you say your half-orc friend is as strong as you believe, with the aid of that, we should be able to win. And
So they're like the curators of this arena then?
He's Imperator. He's basically what an Imperator is. He's the ruler of this city. He's in charge of.
He's the mayor.
Yeah, essentially. And then Kozar is what's called the Duxie, which is like it's his first servant. Anything he needs, like taken care of with his soldiers, with his fighters, anything like that. Kozar takes care of it. He's that guy. Think like first general type, you know what I mean? Top of the roster.
Right.
But as he kind of looks up at you guys and he looks over at you, Ralph, pleasure to do business with you again. You made a pretty penny last time. Make a lot more this time. All I need you two to do is win. We got a qualifier match today. If you two think you can work on the same page.
Don't you like run this thing? Can't you just qualify us already?
I could if I wanted to, but I want to know what you're worth. Because yes, your friend speaks very highly of you. And yes, I trust your friend very much. But half-orcs have been a problem in my time.
Look, you're having me be a partner with a tin can.
And they've made me money in the past. Well, you took one job, took my money, and ran.
Fine, let's get this over.
This tournament will be well worth it. Many riches. You are my ringers, per se. Because I believe if you two can function on the same page, according to him, you should easily win this thing. 'Cause there's many ways to gain points. Drumwood is very good in the arena. They're very good in any arena event. Kart races, fighting. You pick a fight with one of the guys on the streets, you're guaranteed to lose because they don't stop when you're hurt. They kill you, even in a fist fight. That's why that city is one of the last four of them. I want this position. My great grandfather created this tournament. My father and my grandfather pissed away our city's wealth. Now those cities sit up top while we're down here. Only city worse is my brother's. But that wretch, yeah, he'll get his in time. And that's why I need you to. But instead of mincing words, what do we say we test your grit? I got two fighters ready to fight in the pit. Easily handle them, and you're in. You select what you want to do. You'll have a tournament fight every week, occasional kart race. But the way it works is you do odd jobs around my city. For each odd job you turn into my Duxie, and he points to Kozar, our city will gain points. At the end of the cycle, well, whichever city has the most points leads the region and controls the trade. I want the trade back. We are an island where we all work together and we all live peacefully, and our trade is even. But the tournament is an advantage to whoever wins it, and it guarantees profits. And every team that's ever won it has done wonders with it for the city. Now it's my turn. For we run the liquor and we run the lumber of this place. They rely on us. We should be the top priority.
And that guy is talking, right?
Gaius, yes. Gaius. So if we have nothing further to talk about, kind of steps aside and you see a door. Step into the pit. Show your worth.
Just show me my target.
This fight what? This is the bigger area in the far map. This one? Yeah, and then if you want to throw those two across from you. And as you kind of enter the arena. Got it?
Yeah. Oh, so you're the one who colored the guitar blue on
Yeah.
that.
Every now and again I got bored. I know, I told my dad, I was like, I got a lot of gray. I need to get some paints. Because I got another box of minis for Easter. I don't know how many in there. I didn't look at it. But as you kind of enter, there is a tiefling wielding a massive axe. And not quite sure what the other guy is, but he's a scrawny guy, heavy light armor. He's got a helmet on, heavy gear. You can't even make out his skin. He's so geared up, carrying a sword and shield. As he kind of just bangs the sword on the shield. So we're doing this. Let the games begin. Initiative.
+16.
90.
Just do a battle axe for the big guy. He's first.
What? Yeah.
18
I have 19.
plus 2. Oh, yeah, plus.
I don't have +1 yet.
Oh,
So I have 19 yet.
so yeah, battle axe, Rel. What'd you roll, Jordan?
16.
Cogs. Cogs is third. Sword and shield is fourth.
There's not 10 this. Wait, no, that's. What's that? Just
Sword and
Sword.
shield.
+2.
It's easier way for me to differentiate them. Okay, so the Battle Axe guy, kind of you watching me. This is gonna be fun. Age. And he charges in, and he's just gonna go ahead and he's gonna make a swing at Ralph. What's your AC?
17. Fuck you.
So he draws his sword. So there's battle.
Well, if he ran in close to him, wouldn't he have it?
No, because it's like reach.
Oh, okay.
So you take how many hit points you got? You did. How many hit points you got? I don't have any of their numbers.
31.
You take 17 points damage.
But I have 2 temporary, so.
So get rid of your 2 and take 15. As he and then he's gonna back up. So I'm high on the thing reach dice. And then Ralph, it's your turn. He's like 5 feet in front of you. So if you want,
So it'd be this guy here.
yeah, he's about 5, literally 1 block. Give him some time, you guys, to learn new characters. You trying to figure it out?
Everything.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna use my form of the beast and use claws.
Okay.
So each of your hands transform into a claw, which you can use as a weapon if it's empty. Because I don't have anything in my hand right now.
No, you got a sheath.
It's and then it deals 1d6 plus 4 slashing on a hit. Once on each of your turns when you attack with this claw using this attack action, you make 1 additional claw attack as part of the same action. So I get to do 2 attacks.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll d20. Doesn't have a very high AC, so
12?
12?
Yeah, there's no bonus.
It just hits.
Or no, +6. Right? If I'm reading.
Plus 12, plus, yep.
+6, so that's 18.
That definitely hits.
Should I roll for the second attack too then?
Yeah.
10 plus 6, so 16.
That hits. Whole thing.
So then 1d6 plus 4. 9.
18. Plus 6.
19.
19. As you watch this, as all of a sudden his hands form into claws, and he's just like, and the tiefling gets cut up, starts to bleed out a little bit. Beast mode. You're cogs. Right. You're cogs.
No, I get a bonus action.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What do you have for bonus actions?
Rage. Which I don't.
But then you lose it. You have to use your bonus action first, buddy. Too late.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Like,
It's the mechanics of I know.
that's strange because I'm always used to using the bonus.
I know.
Afterwards,
Yep.
and
It's rage. It's how
Got you.
it's rage and I think smiter like that. I think is what it is.
you can enter rage if you are. You can use rage 3 times per long rest.
Yeah, because if
you
you
want,
because you would just lose it because you would unless they hit you again. So with that, it is Cog's turn.
Yeah.
Let's. With that being said, I quickly pull
It's
out
a weird
the
mechanic, but it makes sense.
pepper box gun, and I'll take the aim at the guy that tried to attack
Ralph.
Ralph. There we go.
I just always think Wreck-It Ralph.
Right.
Yeah, that's essentially what I was trying to.
7.
You shoot and it just goes wide.
Oh,
You
that
to the right.
sucks.
Sword and shield guy. He sees you try to shoot him. He runs up to you and
Sound like Woody Woodpecker.
you just don't take a quick swipe. Quick swipe.
I love
And he misses. Freaking love the 3. And with his bonus action, he's just gonna take a step back and actually he's gonna just block with his shield. Take half damage.
Well, I forgot I had a shield.
And now we're back up to Battle Axe guy. And
Wait,
Are you-
half damage of what? For
when
I
if
missed
you hit
something.
him,
When
Oh,
you
or
hit-
no, it's a plus to AC. Sorry, right? No, it's considered. Yeah, it's considered cover. So yeah, that's your AC. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it adds to his AC. Okay. So yeah, he's just got his shield up. We're back over to the battle axe guy. Just got clawed. This shit is bleeding. This tiefling's just kind of like losing his battle axe a little bit. He's just gonna take a swipe at Rel. Which AC? I missed.
The,
All of a sudden, I'm rolling terribly.
17.
Yeah, I missed. And then just gonna back up and go, Ralph, it's your turn.
Okie dokie.
This guy in front of you is really beat up, bleeding out, kind of staggering.
I'm just gonna grab my spirit cleaver
Cleave the shit out of him.
and just take a slash.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll d20.
Oh, that don't work.
that don't work.
You have a +9, don't you?
Still don't work.
You roll a 1?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck you.
Roll damage.
Fucker.
Roll the 6.
No, it's a D4
Oh, but roll 4.
plus 7. So fucking 11.
And Cogs is standing next to you. No, I'm not gonna give it to you. As you kind of, oh shit! Dropping the cleaver for a minute, having to like stumble and grab it. Cause like should have raged first and then got advantage. Come on, buddy. But Cogs, you are up.
So, since the guy's still standing back there and it looks like those two are just hustling each other anyways, I'm just going to take the aim at the other guy.
Okay. So I roll d20.
16, 17, 18.
That hits, even with his shield up. What a good roll.
D10. 8 plus 2,
10.
10.
As you fire the pepper box and it hits in center mass.
Read that correctly. Is that saying if I hit them with that and they have less than 75 points, they die?
We're not on the ethical plane. We're on the material plane.
Oh,
That's where I fucked up.
okay.
It's the material plane. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just
Yeah, no, we're on right now. You're on the material plane. I like that word right now. But
I just
so
wanted
you
to
hit bonus action. Do you have anything? Cantrips?
I do got a cantrip. Spells. I'll just shoot a fireball at him, or attempt to.
Okay.
6 modifier plus 2, 8. I had
Sorry,
that the last
buddy.
time.
She kind of looks at you, shield drawn, kind of brings it down for a moment. That's it. Pulls something out of his pocket. He's gonna throw a throwing knife at you.
Alright.
What's your AC?
16.
It's 17 plus 2. It's just a D4. 5 points of damage. D2, D4 plus 2. And with that, he kind of pulls the shield back up. Back to the battle axe guy. He's again going to take a swipe now out of rage at Ralph. I've rolled a 3 times in a row. Oh, damn it. So it's your turn, Ralph.
that one would have been canceled out. Damn it. Anyways, because I
Yeah.
have advantage on the spirit cleaver. I didn't.
That's what yeah. What would you like to do? It's your turn.
Once I get this guy down, you're fucked.
Yeah, I know. But that's the fun in the beginning of the game.
How are you holding up over there?
I gotta give you guys credit. You guys doing a great job role playing. I love it.
That battle axe guy's so in front of me, right?
Yeah, right. He's literally like 5 feet. 9
yeah.
feet. He's staggering. Just
So, I have a question. What these like? Because I have like great axe and like actions in combat. There's cleave. Can I still use that with the like cleaver and
Yeah.
stuff? Like,
yeah, that's your weapon.
well, then there's
Let me-
raise for great sword, but like I don't. Is that like just a? Do they have to be a great sword and
Yeah.
a great axe? Then
Yeah, if you attack roll with a greatsword.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know if that was like the type of.
I'm
attack,
going to
but-
say cleave because you have that weapon and that weapon's not part of the book that's for the character. I will say you can use cleave for your cleaver. Yeah, so I'll say you can do that because the cleave, I believe that came from the planer, the Book of Many Things book, or I can't remember.
Yeah, one of those.
I got one of those. I got a couple weird books that aren't even really D&D books
Okay, I
for
just
items. But yeah, I'll say cleave. You can definitely use that with the cleaver.
I mean, as long it would make sense
Yeah,
if like
yeah.
there's two people
Yeah.
within range. So
This is bleeding out in front of you as well. Just bleeding. Just like staggering to the point where every now and again he has to put his battle axe on the ground and kind of hold him.
Straight line up to 90 feet. Okay, yeah, that's different.
this saves me. I have a relentless endurance. That's smart. I didn't think about that.
The thing about barbarian is you have to know your traits, your feats and traits. If you know if you play barbarian and you know all your feats and traits, you become you by the time you hit a level 11, you're unstoppable.
Like,
Because you have a lot of abilities and feats.
Not really.
Not really.
Not right
Not
now.
at the moment.
Yeah. Which is just throwing me off from my last character. Just like, man, I had double
Everything.
attack.
yeah, it was.
I know Artificer is one of those weird classes. It's a cool class. You have to just figure out And that's what I recommend is do
Yep.
some reading.
Oh, trust me, I have been before we came
Okay.
here.
Because that, especially that battlesmith class, because I truly think if you could figure out that class, you could build yourself a really cool character that you really get a kick out of. You seem to like that range, a lot of the range stuff in that.
I
I
guess
do.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay, so make sure you click it. You did. I see.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what is it? Extra D6. Your tablet's just screwing with you today.
And I try to like turn off that automatic, and it just
Oh.
pisses me off.
Because the extra D6 or D8.
It doesn't say.
What is it?
Oh, I have to click on it.
D6, I think.
It doesn't.
I got a quick brain. I can read fast.
You know what you're looking for.
That's your brain.
Have you tried the Little Caesars special Mountain Dew drinks?
Mm-mm.
Dude, that shit was good.
Is it like a spicy mango or
Yeah,
whatever?
that
Is
was
it
good.
is it similar to the Flamin' Hot Cheeto one?
I haven't had the Flamin' Hot Cheeto drink,
Or
but
right? Was it a Flamin' Hot Cheeto or was it just Flamin' Hot?
Yeah, just remember
Okay.
that is when you're in rage, you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. When you're raging.
but it wasn't really hot. It was just like a warm feeling.
Yeah, that's what I got from the other one too. Because I was like, this tastes like live wire with Jack in it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't taste the Jack part, depending on which one you're talking about. Because which one are you drinking right now?
The Cabo citrus.
If it's the one I think I tried, that almost just tasted like regular live wire.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to it.
Just roll a fucking D6.
It's
Well, no, because it should say, because it says you deal damage to you deal bonus damage, but it doesn't say what the fucking bonus damage is, and I don't know if it's because he's not high enough level. Just roll an extra D6. So roll your attack to see if it hits. That's what it is in Bowler's Gauge. You get an extra D6 damage. Or D8 damage. D6 is one of them. So your cleaver is advantage. What are you looking at?
Oh, it started loading.
I started toggling between my phone and my thing. Try to keep my tablet on one page and my.
Oh, I get it. I got a notebook full of notes and my cell phone and books.
Because my tablets are on the slower side, but my phone moves real quick, so I'm sort of toggling between both.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my cleaver.
Okay, so go ahead and roll attack. At advantage.
Nat 20.
And rage also gives you advantage if I'm not mistaken.
Probably.
Should. Nat 20?
Yeah. That's only an unarmed strike, I think.
Go ahead and roll your damage against Battle Axe guy. What's the D6 rage?
Nine
I
plus
don't know
9
this.
or 9 plus 7.
So what you do to Swiper?
Yeah.
Right! And you do, like, with the force, Cogs, and you realize this man that you're with is a fucking savage. As he pulls that cleaver out of his sheath and just cleanly slicing down sideways as the top half of this body just goes.
Just
And the battle axe just goes ting 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 and lands flat on the ground.
Hey, the same as the spider situation.
Okay, so did your bonus. Cogs, you are up.
So and then like rage is going through combat basically until
No, you lose it if you don't get hit. You have to get hit. And that's why, like, some people look at their partner and be like, "Me, just slap me."
We're gonna
Yeah.
have to make this.
Yep.
So that guy's out then.
Yeah.
I'm going to try take an aim right for his head.
Okay, so this is what I meant to tell you guys. So I did it last campaign. I just don't know if I ever made it clear, but you called out spots.
Yep.
I'm learning
Higher
taking.
AC.
I'm taking. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do. Because Wizard of the Coast doesn't do that. They think calling out spots is stupid and a waste of But I watched the dude who does it like regularly in his game.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm gonna do. But just so you know, because I think calling out spots is cool. It's a lot
Right.
cooler. Basically, the way it's gonna work, it's gonna be between adding +1 and +5. It's the size of the area is gonna decide if it's a 1 or if it's 5 to the DC.
Mhm.
Okay, so just I want to aim for the eye. That's +5 to the DC. Okay, so just to think that. So you're aiming for the head.
Yeah, just a general face area, like in the middle.
Okay, go ahead.
That makes sense.
But yeah, apparently yeah. Wizards of the Coast really said they're like it's the stupidest thing ever. What?
Yeah, one.
Are
With
you
the
at
pepper
an
rocks?
Wait, hey, are you at an advantage? Do you have advantage or anything on that?
Actually, you
No,
do 'cause
just
you're at a
proficiency.
distance. You have advantage because you're at a distance.
So
Yeah,
roll
'cause
the
it's
second
a long-
one.
It's long range.
No better. 6
Better than
plus
that
2,
one.
8.
Yeah, but you have +3 on the AC, so
Yep.
no.
That was my
Bonus
shot on
action?
that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to throw another
Firebolt.
firebolt at him.
Okay. And are you like Iron Man when it comes to that shit?
Pretty
Where it's
much
your
a-
palm? Okay.
Well, shooting ain't working. Let's try fire. Obviously, it's going to miss because it's only 8 again. God, I'm loving the 8s.
What do you say to this robot? Hit something already!
Watch out, crowd incoming!
Oh, the fireball just bursts off the back wall.
Did I do that?
The sword and shield guy, he's just gonna balls out one at Ralph, and he's just gonna take a slash.
Okay, so this shield is really it does nothing.
Yeah, it just creates AC. But I missed anyway, so it's
I'm loving these rolling 8s apparently.
But how close is he to
6.
me now?
5 feet. He's right where the other guy was. And it's your turn.
Battle axes.
Yeah.
I do have to remove from it. I didn't look at them.
I'm just gonna use a
30
form
feet.
of the beast again and
Yeah, he's pretty beat up.
use my
Like
claw.
even as he like walked to you, he was trying to be fast, but he kind of like dragged himself a little bit.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my claws because then I'm like
Okay, so go ahead and roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Did you roll a nat 20 again?
yeah,
That's like the third time tonight.
it is yes.
Holy cow, you're rolling good. Okay.
So that's 1d6
How do you wanna do
plus
this?
4.
How do you want to do this?
I want to roll 1d6 plus 4.
I don't want to roll 1d6.
So 6.
Okay, never mind.
But that's 12.
Okay, yeah, so how do you want to do this?
And then I get to roll another. That's an 8, so that second
Okay.
attack.
Okay, so I'm doing the how you want to do this because I got a good one.
Yeah.
You're just like infuriated in this moment. Your rage kind of wore off, but you're still fucking angry. And this guy that's supposed to be this crack shot shooter who's supposed to help you win and rig and be ringers can't hit a broadside of a barn. So you're just like, "Ah," and you see as your like arms flail and they become the claws again. You're just like. And you literally just shred down the body of this guy, just as he just and bleeds out. As the gate door behind you opens and guys, bravo, bravo, bravo. I knew you were reliable. Maybe not you as much. I knew you was a reason you were just a heap in the basement. Robert,
Hurry.
I told you this thing is not worth
you'll make it work. They're reliable once they function correctly, but that's the thing. This one seems to be broken. He's like literally, he's still just like golf clapping, just. And as Kozar walks out, he's got his arms crossed and snug, and he kind of walks up to Gaius and, I told you it was the real deal. This tournament's ours.
Money?
Kind of looks at you, and Gaius is like, promise. Tosses you both a bag, add 50 gold.
You don't need any money. You didn't
Just
hit
eat it.
anything.
Just eat it.
Yup.
It's gold.
It just opens up my chest.
Yeah.
Got it back out.
She's got 50 gold pieces. It kind of just looks at you.
I got a special change system in my belly. It comes back out of my mouth.
Well, I guess you've earned your spot. So, the first matchup's in about a week's time. I suggest you get busy. Earn us some points. Do as you please. The city is yours. But to step out of the gates of the city, you must speak to Kozar. For if you try to walk past the gates, the guards on the wall will shoot you. They won't hesitate. And they don't risk. But I leave it up to you what you do from here. But I expect points. And I expect us to lead this tournament the entire way through. So don't waste my time and don't waste yours. We've both become very rich and have all our desires.
Are you resistant to acid damage? No,
No.
you're not. No, I have the tentacle.
Oh, yeah?
And when I hit him, technically that's within 15 feet, so he takes 1d6 acid damage.
Oh, that's right, you do have the tentacle band. Kraken band. Forgot you rolled really good on the equipment. But he kind of looks at you.
Uh,
The city is yours. I wish you boys luck.
So everything's free?
No.
So how is it ours?
The jobs are yours.
it's a figment. Figure of speech. Figment.
But he
See,
can.
his stupidity comes off on me. And I'm not bright to begin with. Let's go, Tinker Toy.
I'll give you a tinker toy.
Okay. As you head out, and you stand in the city, and at this time of day, it's pretty much evening as the sun just kind of starts to set a little bit. So as you kind of hunker down for the night in just one of the sleeping areas in one of the arena, and get a night's rest, take a long rest. And with that, I'm gonna end things there for the night, guys. That's a good starting point.
Make sure